Hello, friends. Welcome to Friday Night Love Huhnkie, episode 267.5. Yeah, let's do stretching. Yeah, welcome. Happy Sunday morning. It is still morning. Yeah, welcome. Let's do martial arts, okay? Yeah. Okay. We'll do a three-level side kick, okay? Like low, middle, high, middle, okay? So, ah, oh, ah. Okay, it's been a while, so that's why I'm quite off balance, but low, middle, high, middle. Ah, it's been such a long time. Ah, okay, one more time. Ah, okay, there we go. Oh, my mistake. Thank you. Wow, that was intense. Good exercises. All right, 5 minutes. Thank you. Ooh, wow. Oh, Okay, welcome back. We are back. That was funny, huh? Yeah, that was nice. The three level sidekick. It's been a long while. Okay, so it was I was very shaky and like unstable because it's been a long time. Okay, but it was fun. It's good exercise. Okay, that kind of reminds me when I was in the army. Okay, we deployed to Afghanistan safely. We were lucky and uh night shift sometimes, like night shift sometimes. Okay, so uh, there are a lot of downtime, meaning we did not have any work, so we would just sit there in the shop. It's just a trailer. It's like we are electrician for helicopters. Okay, 94 Romeo. So uh, many times we would just sit there. Okay, in the middle of the night or early in the morning, right? So continuing story time basically. Okay, diploma story. U.S. Army, junior enlisted. E4 specialist. I was 94 Romeo. Okay. 6 days a week, 12 hours each. Okay. Yeah. So 72 hours. Okay. Yeah. Including the commuting time from the tent city, our barracks in the big international base in Afghanistan. Okay. So 2011 to 2012, 1 year. And from the tent city to our hangar, 1 hour commute with a bus because the bus by regulation drove very slowly. Okay. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, please do not invite me to group chat, okay? Please do not invite me to group chat, please. Okay, so because I don't do that these days. Okay, I'm busy. All right. Yeah. No more group chat invitation. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. And because I'm busy. All right. All right. Now, and I was also old. I'm 48. Okay, I have to save my energy. Okay. Now, but back in the day, I used to do that stuff, but not anymore. Okay. Yeah. Now, back to the diploma story in the army. So from the tent city, our barracks is a tent, okay, it's a big tent. Not too big though. Okay. Look, you're too negative. Just listen, okay? Be positive, optimistic, okay? Just listen. So in the tent city, that's how we called it, okay? So the is a not too big, not too small. It's a tent, about 10 soldiers each in the tent, okay? It's quite, it has air conditioning, heating. It was nice. It's a bunker bed, okay? And so we slept there, 10 soldiers each tent, and many tents next to each other, okay? So this tarp, but it's a good one though, okay? And uh, and then commuting, the bus driver, civilian contractor, tours, several of them, by regulation they have to drive as slow, okay? So it's from tent city to hangar, it took 1 hour bus ride, okay? And 1 hour back. And then 12-hour shift. So 14 hours, 6 days a week. Uh 84 hours a week. Okay. Yeah. 84 hours a week. 1 year. Right? Yeah. Between 2011 and 2012. Okay. Now 5 minutes break, okay? Vocal rest. Thank you. Uh, 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 More students come, okay? Yeah. Okay, welcome back, welcome back. So, yeah, it's heavy work schedule, but the thing is, doing the night shift, okay? Like what, 8 to 8, I guess? 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. 12-hour shift, night shift, okay? Midnight shift, okay? Yeah, we rotated doing day shift, night shift. Actually, I prefer night shift, okay? Why? I do not mind darkness at all. No, it's very comforting and it's so slower. We have less work at night, okay? We had less work at night, okay? So yeah, I prefer night shift, okay? But it's a rotation basis, okay? But we are not allowed to fall asleep. No way. Okay? We have supervising sergeants, okay? So yeah. And I did not fall asleep, okay? So we are not allowed to, okay? I was a good soldier, okay? Yeah. But it's many times we do not have any work at night, okay? So I would practice martial arts alone, okay? Outside our shop, which is a trailer, okay? They can be connected to the LMTV. The what is LMTV? Light medium tactical vehicle is a truck. Okay. Sometimes you use for transportation of soldiers. Other times connect to the trailer. Okay. Yeah. And we got license for it. Many of us did. I did. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, like written test, driving test. Okay, in the army. We most also got license for the Hummer. Okay, that's fun. Jeep. It's not Jeep. It's Hummer. It's another brand, but yeah, we got license for it. Most of us. Okay, yeah, it's fun to drive. Humvee. Okay, and we also got license. Most of us got license. Two class license for generator, a diesel powered generator that converts fossil fuel energy, diesel into electricity. Yeah. We to class, we got license for it. Okay. Yeah. It was fun. Yeah. Power generator. How to operate it, how to troubleshoot it. Okay. Yeah. It was fun. So we did a lot of different stuff in the army. Okay. It was fun. Good education. Yeah. Oh yeah. So during the night shift, when we do not have any work, yeah, we go outside our shop, electrician for helicopters, just trailer, and we went out and practice some martial arts at night alone. Okay, yeah, a big international base in Afghanistan. Okay, between 2011 and 2012. Okay, yeah, and some some of my colleagues saw me practicing martial arts. Now, kind of hair sticking out like a Teletubby, huh? I'm a civilian now, okay, veteran, but in the army, short haircut. Okay, yeah. When I was in Afghanistan, I had it shaved. Okay, yeah. Mhm. And so when I was practicing martial art alone at night, late at night, maybe 1 a.m. Okay. Uh, but there's still bus commuting back and forth. It runs 24 hours. Okay. Yeah. And so my army colleagues saw me practicing martial art alone, uh, maybe from the bus, and they later told me I went by Lee. Okay. Yeah. Specialist Lee, and they told me, "Hey Lee, your martial is no good." Your martial is no good. I was like, yeah, whatever. Do I think my martial is good? I think I'm decent at it. Okay. Well, I like doing it. Okay. Yeah. But whatever. Well, yeah. I enjoy doing it. So, 5 minutes break for correct. Okay. Thank you. More stories to come. Yeah. We're having a good time here, huh? Story time. Okay, welcome. Good morning. It's still morning. Yeah, good morning. Yeah, my professor Dorsey. My child can call them. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Let's continue the story. Okay, so uh, context switch. Let's talk about something else. Okay. Uh, in social media, some people called me a devil. I'm like, my initial reaction is like, what? I have no idea where they come from. The concept, the theory. Huhnkie the devil, Satan. That's funny. Interesting notion there. Okay. So let's think about that. Why do some people think I'm Satan, devil? Is it because of the way I look, my hairstyle, or is it because I sometimes criticize some theories by Mr. Jesus? Is that why? When it comes to Mr. Jesus, I do criticize some of his theories in a more objective, scientific, logical fashion. Okay, I do have some criticism against Mr. Jesus, some of his theories, some theories by Mr. Muhammad Allah, some theories by Mr. Moses, some theories by Mr. Buddha, some theories by Mr. Confucius, Mr. Laozi. Mr. Buddha, Mr. Socrates. Those are saints, historical celebrity, okay? But I do have some criticisms against their theory, some of their theories. But they also have some good theories that I acknowledge, okay? I have my own opinions about them, okay? Yeah. I do not just blindly worship them. No, to me, that's idolatry. Bad kind of idolatry, okay? Now, what are some other reasons that I can think about, theorize? Why do some people think I'm Satan, devil? Why? Is it because I drink alcohol and smoke cigarettes, or is it because I laugh a lot? Well, I want to be happy. One of the theories by Mr. Jesus that I disagree with is this, okay? Woe to those who laugh and blessing to those people who cry. Well, okay, let's do acting, okay? Yeah, action. Hello, Mr. Jesus. Yeah, welcome to the Human Analysis Show. Thank you for joining us today, Mr. Jesus. And Mr. Jesus, when you said that, yeah, I read in the Bible, New Testament, okay, you do not like happy people, so you sympathize with unhappy people. I appreciate your sympathy for unhappy people, but when it comes to your disapproval of laughter, maybe you're jealous about happy people, the mainstream people who are successful in the world, who have legitimate job. Or, Mr. Jesus, maybe you are jealous about because Mr. Jesus used to be a carpenter, which is great job, but you stopped working for your father, Mr. Joseph, in his carpentry shop, and Mr. Jesus, then you start to preach, in your opinion, kingdom of God, gospel, the message from, in your opinion, from God, and then you became a street preacher, and you start to take some donation money from people. Uh, like in today's standard, like pastor, peripatetic, meaning they walk around, they travel. Okay, so some people still do that. Okay, yeah. But okay, Mr. Jesus, so you're kind of outside of mainstream career track. So maybe when you look at people who work in a government, who have their own business, and people who have job, they get married, they have children. So Mr. Jesus, you're kind of jealous of those people who follow the traditional lifestyle, traditional career track as a rebel. You're kind of rebellious, Mr. Jesus, right? So you want to get outside of that mainstream society. You want to do something new, and so that's why you're jealous about people who have a lot of money, job, their family, mainstream society. You're jealous about them. You're jealous about their happiness. That's why, Mr. Jesus, you curse them, like all to those people who laugh. I have to disagree with you, Mr. Jesus. Okay, yeah. Mr. Jesus, yeah, I appreciate your asceticism, your stoicism, hard life. Yeah, go down the narrow road, not the wide road. Narrow road. Do something difficult. I appreciate that. It's good discipline. But, Mr. Jesus, please, am I not allowed to laugh? Am I not allowed to be happy? Mr. Jesus, am I not allowed to save some money for myself? And once in a while, alone, Mr. Jesus, you're single, right? So am I. Mr. Jesus, you're a straight single male adult. So am I. Mr. Jesus, am I not allowed to save some money once in a while, like go to a supermarket and buy refrigerated fried chicken and warm it up in the microwave for 1.5 minutes and enjoy eating fried chicken that I bought from refrigerated. So they are more affordable, Mr. Jesus. These days, I do not go to restaurant, Mr. Jesus. I do not even go to McDonald's, just the fast food restaurants because they are still expensive. I only go to supermarket. Okay, so the refrigerated fried chicken they are very affordable. In Alaska, Mr. Jesus, cars, formerly known as Safeway, 4 chicken thigh and 4 chicken drumsticks. 4 chicken thighs, 4 chicken drumsticks, 8 pieces. It gives me, Mr. Jesus, 4 meal. One meal, chicken thigh, 1 chicken drumstick in the microwave, like 1.5 minutes in the microwave. That's one meal. So it gives me 4 meals. The price about $10. So that's very affordable, Mr. Jesus. And I enjoy. Mr. Jesus, am I not allowed to have some happiness like that? Mr. Jesus, am I not allowed to laugh alone in Alaska, in my house? What's wrong with that, Mr. Jesus? Yeah, I'm happy. I'm laughing. I have a job. I get to save some money. What's wrong with that, Mr. Jesus? Hmm? Well, SIM card, okay, vocal rest, okay, yeah, 5 minutes break, okay? Don't get me wrong, I love Mr. Jesus, okay? So I don't think I'm a Satan, devil. I'm no angel either, okay? I'm no saint. I drink alcohol, I smoke cigarette, okay? But in moderation, though, okay? So I'm not saintly, holy. I'm not angel. I'm only human being. Maybe I drink more than average people in America. I don't know. Maybe I'm just above average because I don't drink too much, okay? 5 minutes break, vocalized, okay? Thank you. All right. But let me get some Toms. Woo! So long time ago in South Korea, when I was a teenager, we're talking about like 1990s, okay? I watched this Hollywood movie, American movie, featuring Mr. Sean Connery, like 007, okay? So James Bond, okay? Mr. Sean Connery. It was a movie based on a novel written by Italian writer, Mr. Well, Senore Umberto Eco, okay, so he's a semiology, like study of symbols, okay, so semiology or something like that, okay. Yeah, he also is a writer, Mr. Umberto Eco in Italy, okay, so he wrote this book named Name of the Rose, something like that, okay, so. And the Hollywood movie is based on that novel, okay, so it's about Catholicism, Christianity, okay, so like priests Mr. Shankly, kind of unconventional priest, okay? And then versus more conventional priests in Catholic monastery monks, okay? Yeah, very stoic, okay? Yeah. So some debate between Sean Connery and the character that he played, and I don't remember the names of characters, okay? That was 1990s, okay? It's like 30 years ago, okay? I was there in South Korea, okay, in my parents' house, condominium, okay, yeah. Okay, with my father, okay, yeah, it's nice. Doing some weekend, like Saturday evening, okay, on television, okay, yeah. And so Mr. Sean Connery, that character in that movie, debate with more conventional, older priests in Catholic monastery somewhere in Europe, okay, so it's a period movie, okay, old days, like probably we talk about like 1700s or something like that. Okay. And then the more traditional Catholic priest said, "Hey, do not laugh. Jesus never left." And then Mr. Sean Connery's character, well, there's Bible does not say Jesus never left, so laughter is allowed. Okay. Okay. Did Mr. Jesus ever laugh? I mean, according to New Testament Bible, that's pretty much all we have, right? There's some apocrypha, some unorthodox accounts from back in the days, okay? Yeah, there's some of that, okay? But there's no written record that says Mr. Jesus ever left. There's some record in the New Testament Bible, Mr. Jesus cried. Yeah. Like Mr. Lazarus' resurrection, okay, by Mr. Jesus' miracle. But before that, yeah, the Bible says he did cry. But Bible never says he ever laughed or even smiled. There's some there's indirect hint that Mr. Jesus smiled at some young man when this young man said, "Yeah, I've good money and I did all the right things, but I've good money. I'm saving for myself, maybe inheritance money, but young man came to Mr. Jesus and I did all the right things, okay? And Mr. Jesus looked at him and he liked what he said. I'm pretty sure Mr. Jesus smiled, okay? But Mr. Jesus said to this young man, well, there's one thing you're lacking. This is New Testament, okay? Yeah, you are too wealthy, so give all your money to the poor people and then follow me. Be my disciple. And the young man left because he did not want to give out all his money to poor people. Okay? In my opinion, he made the right decision. Charity, yeah, donation, maybe a little bit, but do not give all your money to poor people. Save for yourself for rainy days. Okay? Because otherwise, if you give out all your money to other people, poor people, then you join them, poor people, and then you ask people for money. That's kind of what Mr. Jesus did, okay? He did not have a job. He lived by donation money, okay? I mean, pastors, Catholic priests, or Protestant pastors, it is legitimate job. Uh, although they are exempt from taxation, okay, but they provide essential services for society, like education, morality, ethics. I appreciate that. Okay, many of them are my friends too. Okay, I appreciate religious leaders. They're fantastic. They deserve to make a good living because they provide society very essential services. Organized religion. Okay, I appreciate it. I do. Okay? But giving all your money to the poor, I object to that notion, that theory by Mr. Jesus. Okay, people should not do that. Nobody should be required to do that. I wouldn't do it. Donation, yes, yes, every now and then. Okay, just a little bit. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, caring about other people. Okay, but giving all my money to the poor, I would never do it, and I do not want people to do it either because that's dangerous. That's fiscally irresponsible. But Mr. Jesus was young. He was like early 30s. I'm 48. Mr. Jesus, when he said that, he was like something like 32, about 2,000 years ago, okay? So, in my opinion, he did not know what he was talking about. He was too young, too idealistic, okay? Maybe some people call me devil, Satan, because I say things like this. But do you think I'm evil when I say this? Just because I disagree on some parts that Mr. Jesus said? Well, I'll leave that up to you. Okay? Yeah. You be the judge. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, welcome. Yeah. Good morning still. Yeah. 말이 profitable dollars. Okay? Yeah. 말이 profitable. Yeah. 마셔 education. Okay? Thank you. We'll take 5 minutes break for class. Okay? All right. Time check now. Look, I love talking about Mr. Jesus. I love him. Well, I'm straight. Okay? But Mr. Jesus, interesting guy. Okay? I love talking about him. Well, I love Mr. Jesus. Okay? Although I do not always agree with him, I really enjoy talking about him. Okay, I really like him as a philosopher. Okay, yeah, as a human artist. Now time check. It's been almost 1 hour. Yeah, let's ventilate. Yeah, 5 minutes. Thank you. Right. Take one. Okay, welcome back. We are back. All right, now, some criticism about Mr. Jesus' theories, okay? Now, for balancing act, to be fair, how about some appreciation, okay? Now, let me redo my hairdo, okay? So, I want to be fair, okay? With Mr. Jesus or with anybody else, okay? I want to be fair, objective, okay? So, Uh, Mr. Jesus, look, I read Bible back to back, cover to cover, three times. Okay, so I know a lot about it. Okay, because I used to be a Christian. Okay, I still appreciate Christianity. I do. Okay, but I'm not a Christian anymore. I'm a humanologist. Okay, yeah. Scientist, philosopher. Okay, objectivity. So, Mr. Jesus said, "Yeah, blessed are those who are meek; they shall inherit the earth." Okay, yeah. I like that. I agree with that. Meek, Meek. What does that mean? It means peaceful. Okay. Inherit the earth. What does that mean? Planet Earth. Yes, peaceful people. They do well on planet Earth. Okay. Yeah. They inherit the earth. Good job. And that is correct, in my opinion. Okay. You have to be peaceful. Okay. Yeah. To keep a job. Yeah, you have to be peaceful. Peacemaker. Okay. I agree with that. Yes. That's in my opinion, he's correct, Mr. Jesus. Okay. We have to be peaceful, okay? Like in school, do not make any troubles, no demonstration, no protest, please. Just do in school. Be peaceful, okay? Yeah, just do homeworks. Uh, yeah, I did. I did graduate. I did drop out of some programs, okay, like U.S. Army, Special Forces. I did not make any trouble there, okay? I was there for a while, short while rather, but it was just too much to handle, okay? I'm not that special, I guess. So I couldn't do it. It was more than I could handle, okay? So I dropped out of US Army Special Forces, okay? But regular Army, I could handle that. So I was honorably discharged after 4 years service active duty. All right? Yeah. I got some medals, okay? And then some other schools I dropped out. Yeah, the United States, the Ivy League private school, Cornell University, PhD program. I dropped out after 2 years. Again, it was too much to handle. Okay, yeah, I could not do it. Okay? Another occasion I dropped out. South Korea, 1994, when I was 10th grade, high school, science high school, South Korea, okay? Very elitist, okay? I dropped out after 2 months. Too much homeworks, okay? Too many homeworks, okay? I could not handle it. It's just too much studying, okay? 1994, I was like, what, 16 years old, okay? Yeah, I like studying, but not, I don't want to study all the time, okay? But that's what they require us to do. I could not do it. So I transferred to regular high school, but a very good one. Sewa High School, Pampo, my childhood hometown, South Korea. Gangnam, South of River, okay? I did graduate. It's regular high school, but a very good one, okay? Yeah, I can handle that. I did graduate. That was like 1997 when I was 19. Okay, yeah. Okay. Hmm. So the reason I dropped out of some elitist institutions like that, like U.S. Army Special Forces, Seoul, South Korea, Science High School, Ivy League school, PhD, doctoral program, not because I made any troubles, and I did not. It's just because it's elitist institution. I could not meet their high standard. I guess I'm kind of average guy. So, but regular institutions, yeah, I did graduate. Okay. And I was very peaceful, mostly. Okay. Yeah. So I did good in school. Did not make any troubles. So I got diploma, graduation ceremony, certificate. In the army, yeah, DD 214. Okay. Some medals. Okay. Because I was very peaceful. I practice martial arts, but I do not get into any ballroom fight. No. That's not what martial arts is about. Right? It's about self-discipline. Okay? I can get into any fights. Maybe sometimes, but those are minor incidents. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, in the U.S. Army, it's not was not a fist fight exactly. Okay, but just pushing a little bit. Okay, so but nobody got injured. Okay, I'm like, let boys be boys. Okay, for females, let girls be the girls. Okay, but I'm straight male. Okay, so I cannot tell you too much about females. Okay. Because I'm male. Well, but for guys, us guys, yeah, let boys be boys. Okay, so it was not a fist fight in the army. Okay, but some pushing around. Okay, it's no big deal. But I was forgiven, so thank you. Okay, because those are like very few incidents there. Okay, let boys be boys, right? But I was forgiven because my sergeants, my commissioned officers, they know me. They know I'm a good soldier. They know I'm a nice guy. Okay. So U.S. Army is surprisingly flexible organization. Okay, so I follow the orders. Okay, and I'm always on time, in time, in the formation mostly. Okay, so and I volunteer for extra duties because I love working. I'm nice. I love people. I want what's best for them. I have a good heart. I'm a good person. So when I use the U.S. Army, my colleagues, my sergeants, my commissioned officers, they know me. I'm a nice guy. Okay. So when I made some mistakes, they were very eager to forgive me. Okay. We'll take 5 minutes break. Okay. Thank you. Welcome to Human Show. Okay. It's story time. Huh? Nice. Very nice. Huh? Sure. 5 minutes. Okay. Thank you. All right. Ay. Okay, so yeah, how about army stories? Yeah, the times I got into some minor trouble. Okay, it was not on the record because I was forgiven. Okay, so there's no report. It's off the record. Okay, yeah, because I'm political. Okay, I befriend powerful people wherever I go. Even dance club, I befriend bouncers or also the bartenders. Even in many occasions, the owner of those dance clubs. Okay, yeah, I'm very political. Okay, I befriend powerful people. Okay, time check now. It's been a 1 hour. So when I was in the U.S. Army, okay, I joined the U.S. Army 2009. I was 31 back then. Okay, because I born in 1978. Okay, so they're younger than me by decades. Okay, even some of my sergeants, commissioned officers, they were younger than me. And they really liked me, okay? Why? Because I'm a nice guy. I have a good heart. I want what's best for the people. I want to help out, okay? Oh, they know me. My colleagues, of course, they love me. I kind of local celebrity in the U.S. Army, okay? And I still am, okay? Wherever I go, I got could have performance background like acting, singing, dancing. I do that stuff, okay? Martial arts, one and push up, okay? Yeah, yeah, I do that stuff. So I'm a kind of local celebrity, okay? Wherever I go to, okay? Yeah. So, in the U.S. Army, yeah, I'm well known as kind of like a nice guy, also very funny guy. Okay, but I'm a writer, actor, singer, dancer, martial artist, so I perform in public. Yeah, so yeah, um, I have very good reputation. Okay, in Alaska too. Okay, I'm a nice guy. But so yeah, there's in U.S. Army record. I have no record of troubles because I was forgiven when I made some minor troubles. I was just verbally rebuked, verbally reprimanded, but it's not on the record. Why? Because my superiors, like non-commissioned officers, sergeants, and commissioned officers, captains, majors, okay, they know me. They know I'm a nice guy. I am very diligent. I work very hard. I have good heart. I'm not selfish. I want to help out. They know me. I was in the U.S. Army for 4 years, okay? So yeah, big army family, okay? They know me inside and out. When I live in the barracks, Fort Worth, Texas, okay? Yeah, it's a barracks inspection, okay? Yeah, they saw all these bottles. I had that too. Because when I joined the U.S. Army, I was 31. And we are allowed to keep some alcoholic beverages in our barracks room. And I did. They saw it. All these bottles of whiskey, vodka, beer, wine, they saw it in the barracks room, okay? They're okay with it. Why? Because I'm a good soldier. I do my job above and beyond, okay? All this volunteerism. When I was in Afghanistan, I was in charge of mail room. I was also in charge of chemical room. The engine oil that goes to helicopters, the paints, paint thinner, paint primer, chemical room. Yeah, I volunteered to be in charge of it. And I did very good job there. I was not asked to. Main room, I was asked to because our officers, yeah, they know I'm smart. It was a mess. I took care of it. No more messiness there. They know I'm smart. And they know I'm very diligent. So they put me in charge of many different things when I was in U.S. Army. Okay, so I got many medals. Okay, not too many though. Okay, I got some, but I did make some mistakes. Not serious ones, just between us guys. Pushing around, okay, yeah, but it's off record, okay? Why? Because my superiors, they care about my future. Because they know I'm smart, they know I've good potential. Okay, so they were very protective of my future. So when I made some small mistakes, it was totally off the record. No documents, no written report. No. Why? Because they are very protective of me. Because I'm nice guy, I'm smart, I'm diligent, and they understand. Yeah, we make mistakes. We are only human beings. Okay. Okay. So now, what kind of mistake did I make when I was in U.S. Army? I'll tell you after 5 minutes break. Okay. Vocal rest. All right. I'm also protecting my own self. You have to protect yourself. Okay. Yeah. Vocal rest. 5 minutes. Thank you. You're welcome to Human Rights. Okay. Human Rights School. All right. Well, so Army story, huh? Good old days. Okay, so the some kind of troubles I got into, very minor, very minor. Okay, so so I was in the US Army 2009 and 2013, 4 years, okay. Yeah, the basic combat training, Fort Benning, Georgia, okay. And after that, AIT, Advanced Individual Training, Fort Gordon, Georgia, okay. Great Southern hospitality, I remember, because we interacted with civilians, okay. They're fantastic, good people, okay, in Georgia, okay. It was nice. Between 2009 and 2010, okay. Well, about 3 months, 2 to 3 months in Fort Benning, Columbus, Georgia, and then 6 months in Fort Gordon, Georgia, Augusta, Georgia. Okay, it was nice. Okay, yeah. And then 2010, I was stationed in Fort Hood, Texas. Okay, yeah. Fourth Cavalry. That was 2010. Around autumn time, I guess. Around maybe summer, maybe July, August, around there. 2010. 16 years ago. But I remember everything. Okay. Mhm. So 2010, Fort Hood, Texas. Uh, First Cavalry, okay? Some companies, okay, in US Army, okay? E1, that's private. E2, private second class. E3, private first class. E4, specialist or corporal, okay? So E4 is the highest ranking in junior university soldier. Okay, E5 sergeants, they're non-commissioned officers. Okay, and E6 staff sergeant, E7 sergeant first class. Okay, E8 master sergeant, and E9 uh, command sergeant major. Okay, yeah. Non-commissioned officer. Okay, in officers, second lieutenant, first lieutenant, captain, major, lieutenant colonel, colonel, and a brigade general, major general, lieutenant general, and the general. Okay, yeah. Uh, we will require to memorize the ranking. Okay, yeah. I still do. Okay? I have good memory. Okay? So when I was stationed in Fort Hood, Texas, after all this training, okay, 9 months training. Okay, yeah, Fort Hood, Texas, Fort Duty Station. Okay. Fourth and only. Okay, so yeah, for Texas and our colleagues who joined the U.S. Army before I did, they just got back from Iraq deployment, 2010. Okay, okay, me, I just got off the Army school, some new guy, both Texas. Okay, never been deployed by then, got out of Army school. Okay, new guy. Mhm. And I do diet and exercise. Okay, I'm a happy person, so I look young. I'm 48 now. Okay, but 2010 was 32. Okay, and these combat veterans who just got back from deployment in Iraq, Middle East. Okay, most of them are younger than me, but they've been into U.S. Army longer than I have. By age, yeah, they're younger than me. They're like mid to late 20s, junior soldiers. Okay, but they are combat veterans. Okay, and I heard from them, yeah, there's some mortar attack. Okay, missiles. Okay, so uh, when they're in the middle of shower, they go to the bunker and stuff. I did. You hear about it? Okay. I think there was this. But yeah, so they have been U.S. Army longer than I did, but we are junior soldiers, and so and they're younger than me. They're like mid to late 20s. Okay, so even early 20s too. Okay, so okay, and they saw me, new guy, right? And I was 32. They were like what between like 25 and 27, maybe younger than me. Okay, and I look younger than my age. Maybe that's why some people think I'm a devil, Satan, okay, vampire Dracula. But no, I do diet exercise, good rest, good sleep. Okay, so there's also me, and I look young. I was 32, 2010. Okay, maybe they thought I was younger than they were, or maybe around their age. Because I look younger than my age. Okay, maybe they did not know I was older than they were. So they did some initiation informally. Okay, to this like hazing, try to punk me out. Mostly E4 specialist guys, okay, in the US Army. 2010, Fort Texas, okay. They'll challenge me, okay, and I was like, I know they are younger than me. Yeah, I know they've been US Army longer than I have. I know they got back from deployment in Iraq, Middle East, okay. I know they are combat veterans, and I know they are younger than me, and I know they've been US Army longer than I did. But I did not allow them to bully me. Mm-mm. And I stopped them. Okay. Most of the come. Give me 5 minutes, vocal rest. Okay. Yeah. I'm very protective of myself. You should be protective of yourself too. Okay. 5 minutes break. Vocal rest. Okay. Thank you. I'm 48. Okay. Time check now. Interesting, huh? Yeah. US Army stories. Yeah. Not bad stories. They're good stories. Okay. Very peaceful, mostly. Some minor incidents. Okay. But it's nobody got injured. Okay. So, right. Uh, how much time do we have? We have more than 30 minutes left. Okay, yeah, 5 minutes break. Okay, thank you. Yeah, welcome to Human School. Human School. Okay, 5 minutes. It's funny, good old days in US Army, okay, so yeah, but welcome, yeah, look, my professionals, okay, my child can call them on, okay, so we're talking about US Army experience, okay, yeah, welcome. My professionals, yeah, my child can call them on, okay, thank you. Yeah, so in the US Army, they're very strict about this some like discrimination part in the US Army, okay, so no derogatory appellation like name calling, okay, when it comes to gender, race, age, okay. So yeah, they were very strict about it, okay. But yeah, these guys, okay, who went to U.S. Army older than I did and longer than I did, and who got back from diploma. Me, I'm kind of fresh off of Army school in Georgia. Now stationed in Fort Worth, Texas. Okay, so yeah, the E4 specialists mostly, okay. They try to punk me out between those guys, okay. They try to test me, okay. So I look younger than my age. My guess is that they thought I was younger than they were, okay. I was 32, 2010, okay. And they were like in their mid to early to late 20s, okay. They were younger than me. So they tried to test me out, okay. What is this new guy is about, between those guys. Yeah, that just test me out, okay? Yeah, try to punk me out, okay? Initiation, hazing, like that stuff, okay, between us guys, okay? They did that to me. I was like, no, because maybe they thought I was younger than they were, okay? But I knew they were younger than me. I'm older than they are, okay? Because I look younger, okay? I do diets, skincare, good rest, okay? I look younger than my age. I'm 48, okay? Except for my hair. Okay, yeah, but whatever. Okay, so back then I had full set of hair. Okay, when I was 32, 16 years old. Okay, so that's why I was younger than me. I think. Okay, they thought I was younger than they were. Okay, they're in their 20s. I was in my early 30s. Okay, I knew they were younger than me, but my guess is that they did not know I was older than they were. Okay, so they tried to punk me out like initiation ceremony. They call me some names, derogatory names, but not based on gender, race, age, okay? Something else. And I'm not going to tell you because it's not age appropriate names, okay? So, but they would call me names, E4 specialists mostly, okay? Because they thought, I think they thought I was younger than them because I look young. Cool. They're my age, okay? I was, uh, but I knew that they were younger than me by age, okay? And I knew they've been in the army longer than I did. But when they tried to bully me, I put a stop on them. My attitude was like, when I was in middle school, South Korea, 1991, seventh grade, I was like 13 back then, okay? I was bullied by these two guys, Korean guys, okay? 1 year, okay? And now here I am in America. I'm no longer in South Korea middle school, 1991. I'm in America and I'm 32 years old. And these guys, yeah, they've been to deployment in Iraq. They got back from deployment. Thank you for service. And but you're younger than me. You're in your 20s. I'm in my 30s. Now you're trying to bully me. Mm-mm, not gonna happen. Okay. You're in your 20s, okay? And you're a combat veteran. Some of them, yeah, very big muscles, like former high school football stars in America, okay? Because later on we became friends, okay? And we deployed together to Afghanistan year later, okay? we became very good friends later on. Okay, but before that is our first time we met each other. Fort Hood, Texas. Okay, and so they wanted to learn about me. Eh? But they never seen me before. Okay, but it's U.S. Army guys. Okay, E4 specialists. Okay, so the way they try to learn about me is by like being rude to me. Right? Yeah, calling me names, but not based on race, age, gender. Okay, it's just something else. But I cannot tell you what names that they call me. Okay. And then also in the formation, the group run. Okay, in the morning, they would like kick my heel. Yeah, we recite this army cadence like left, 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 right, left. Okay, so that we do not step on each other's feet. Okay. But the guy behind me would kick my heel with his toes. Okay, and I was not okay with that. Okay. Well, yeah. So I'm not gonna go into the details. Okay, but I stopped them from bullying me. Okay, because by then I was 32 years old and I learned many kinds of martial arts. They got some big muscles. Some of them former high school football stars. I can see that. Okay, yeah, yeah. So they're Americans. They can be black people, white people, brown people, whatever. All right. There were a few Asians in U.S. Army, but I remember every single one of them because there were very few of us. Okay. Yeah, they're mostly like blacks, whites, browns. Okay. Okay. But very few Asians. Okay, back then. Okay, so uh, okay, but they tried to test me. These guys, army guys. Okay. Later on, we became very good friends. Okay, but initially, they gave me some hard time. All right, and I stopped them because I'm from. Yeah, I was born in America. That's how I got American citizenship. Okay, but I grew up in South Korea. Okay, in South Korea, but Korea in general is about age level. This age level hierarchy, seniority by age. Okay, so in America there's some of that, but not as much as Korea. Okay, but I grew up in Korea as a teenager, child. Okay, age-based system, the hierarchy, age hierarchy. Okay, so in America there's some of it, but not as much as Korea. Okay, so my attitude was like, yeah, you guys, you've been U.S. Army longer than I did. Yeah, seniority in the U.S. Army career, okay. But by age level, I'm older than you. And I will never allow you to bully me. You cannot do that. So I stopped them. And I also, by that age of 32, I learned many different kinds of martial arts, okay? So yeah, they may have some muscles. Tackling, football, that's great. Like wrestling, right? Western martial arts. That's fantastic. I appreciate it, okay? But I did learn some Korean wrestling too. Okay. Yeah, tackle. That's good. Okay. Football. Yeah, that's great. Okay. And big muscles. Yeah, the going to the gym, big muscle. I did that too. I still do every now and then. Okay. Yeah. But whatever the case is, you're younger than me. You're in your 20s. I was in my 32, early 30s. Okay, you're younger than me. Okay, so you cannot bully upon me. Although you've been in U.S. Army longer than I did, and thank you for your service. Yeah, just got back from diploma. Me? I just graduated from army school. Either I'm newer to army than you guys are, but I'm not new to life. I've been living on this planet Earth more than you did. I'm older than you. So you better pay some respect for that. That the fact that I'm older than you, maybe by 10 years, by 5 years, you better respect me for being older than you are. Later on, they did. It took that for a while, maybe months, several months, and they stopped doing that. Hazing at the age of 32, and these guys in their 20s. I don't need that. I do not need that stuff. Okay. So they stopped doing that because I stopped them. Okay. Yeah. Please. I may look younger than you are. I was in early 30s. They were in their mid 20s or early 20s, late 20s. Okay. But I'm still older than you are. Okay. Because I'm like early 30s. Okay. Yeah, stop. All right. And they listened. Okay. And we became good friends later on. Okay. 5 minutes back, vocal rest. Okay. So, all right. 5 minutes. Okay. Vocal rest. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so look, now let's make some connection between military life and civilian life. Okay, let me redo my hair. Okay, I was in US Army for 4 years, okay, so, but the rest of the other time in my life, 48 years of life, I've been civilian, okay. But civilian life, it's not that easy either, okay. Like, when I drive on the road, highway, there's so many bad drivers, okay. They have some issues. Okay, it's not easy to be a civilian either, okay. So, like a war, okay. So, uh, they just drive too fast, okay. So, I'm like, slow down, please, okay. Come on. Abide by speed limit, okay. Please. So, I'm in Match Valley. I go to Anchorage Monday to Friday, Valley Commuter, okay. I wake up very early in the morning, okay, like 3 a.m., 4 or 5 a.m., okay, to avoid all that bad drivers, okay, in the highway. Because I want to be safe, okay? And I avoid those dangerous drivers on the road, okay? They drive too fast. They should not do that, okay? Mm. I'm like, they should stop doing that, okay? Uh, yeah, back in the US Army story, okay? When I was in Fort Texas, I was in avionics platoon, okay? Bravo Company. Yeah, 615 Air Support Battalion, avionics platoon, Bravo Company, 615 Air Support Battalion, and the one ACB, one Air Cavalry Brigade, and 4th Cavalry, okay? Big Army. Pets, right? Yeah, with the horse and diagonal line, the shield. Yeah. Fort Texas, okay? It was nice meeting you. Very good leadership, okay? Yeah. So, this info specialist, okay, it didn't give me attitude. I'm like, but maybe they thought I was younger than they are, okay? But I know they are younger than me, but I look young. And they're in their 20s. I was in my 30s. Okay. So they're younger than me. I knew that. But maybe they did not know that I was older than they are. Okay. So they tried to punk me out. Okay. Hazing, calling me names. And I was like, I put a stop on them. Okay. But my sergeants, my commissioned officers, they forgave me. Okay. Because they know I'm a good person. And they know about hazing, okay, in the army when they were younger. Because some of my sergeants, officers were older than me, okay. They've been there. So they understand what's going on. Okay? So they forgave me, okay? Yeah. It's just some pushing, okay. No big deal. Nobody got injured, okay. Some hard feelings, temporarily. Later on, very soon, we became good friends, okay? And we deployed to Afghanistan together, okay? Later on, year later, okay? No problem. All right. Okay. Yeah. But even in junior soldiers, okay, E4 specialists, uh, about two of them are older than me. And they were better in martial arts than I was. And they taught me martial arts, okay? Yeah, later on, okay, 2012, okay, 2000, even 2011, okay, so yeah, we deployed to Afghanistan together in the night shift. They taught me some martial arts. Okay. Also in Fort Texas before my the deployment too. Okay. Yeah, I learned a lot from them. Okay. They were 2 years older than me. Very for specialists. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And they are 2 years older than me. Okay. So they are not these younger guys who try to haze me. No. Okay. Yeah, they were not there yet. Okay, they came to Bravo Company later on. Okay, so but they're 2 years older than me, and they know more martial arts than I did. Okay, and they told me good martial arts. Okay, so they're 2 years older than me. We deployed Afghanistan together alongside younger guys. Okay, so and then yeah, it was good. Okay, yeah. Mm. Most of it to come, sure. Yeah. But time check. I'm kind of getting drunk. Okay, we have to keep it very short. Okay, so time check now. I'm historian. It was very peaceful. Okay, yeah, good stories. We got like 20 minutes left. Okay, yeah. So 5 minutes break. Okay, thank you. Yeah, yeah. I'm a narrator, storyteller. Okay, yeah, yeah. 5 minutes. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So we talked about younger guys in U.S. Army. Okay, in their 20s, right? Yeah, hazing. Well, I said no. Yeah, you cannot do that because I'm older than you. Okay, so I stopped them. Okay, good. And then later on in U.S. Army Korea, okay, yeah, the two gentlemen who are 2 years older than me. Yeah, we are in early 30s. Maybe I was like what 32. They were 34. Okay, so we became very good friends. Okay, so later on, okay, but they're martial artists. They're 2 years older than me. So yeah, because I'm from South Korea, okay, yeah, I respect them older than me, 2 years by 2 years, okay, and their martial arts was way better than mine, so I learned from them, okay. Hmm? I remember their names, but I'm not gonna tell you. It's their privacy, okay, identity, okay. And one of those two guys, great martial artists, who taught me martial arts in U.S. Army, okay. One of them punched me on the shoulder. He was like, okay, yeah, like that, okay. I was like, ow! And several days later, he punched me again on the shoulder, okay? Between us guys, okay? Martial artists. Like, well, okay, yeah, ow again. And I told him, yeah, hey, look, please stop punching my shoulder, okay? Please. on my shoulder muscle. Okay, yeah, I was like, look, yeah, I get it. You're a good martial artist. Okay, I apologize, not recognizing you. Okay, but between us martial artists, we know whether this person martial artist or not. Okay, so that's why he punched him on the shoulder. Okay, because Huhnkie Lee, you think you're a good martial artist? I don't think so. I'm better than you. Okay, that's why he punched him on the shoulder. Okay. And yeah, okay, yeah. So it was like it's between us martial artists. We recognize each other, okay. So, but I did not recognize him as a martial artist. But he is better martial artist than I. Okay. So he recognized me being a martial artist. Okay. So he punched me. Okay, on the shoulder. Okay. Yeah. No problem. Did I report that? No. No. 'Cause I'm a martial artist. Okay. Yeah, we would do sparring, punching and kicking, sparring. I'm a martial artist. Okay. So yeah, it's just ordinary, regular, usual. No problem. Okay. No problem. Okay. He punched me with his fist on my right shoulder. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm a martial artist too. So no problem. Okay. But it did hurt. It did. Because that guy, 2 years older than me, okay? He's very good martial artist, okay? Yeah. Yeah. But I told him, hey, please stop punching me, okay? And he did stop, okay? And then he took me out to the this like before he deployed, okay, to Afghanistan. 2011, okay? Yeah, a field, empty field, maybe Saturday. Yeah, he told me, yeah, I'm gonna teach you some jujitsu, okay? Nice, yeah, sure. So he told me to nice jujitsu for free. But I did buy him lunch, okay? Yeah. Because thank you for teaching me jujitsu for free. But at least please allow me to buy you lunch in a nice restaurant, okay? He was reluctant at first, okay, but he said yes. Okay, good. Yeah. This other gentleman, okay, yeah, who told me nunchucks, okay? Yes. That other gentleman, yeah, 2 years older than me, okay? His martial arts way better than mine, okay? And these two gentlemen, 2 years older than me in US Army, E4 specialists, okay, in Bravo Company, okay. Yeah, we were very close. Three of us, the original three musketeers, okay. We were brown guys, okay. And we were very close. Okay. We were martial artists in our 30s back then, okay. They're 2 years older than me. So nowadays we're in our 40s, okay. But we were martial artists, right? And then after deployment from Afghanistan, 2012, we came back to Fort Hood, Texas. Yeah, we hung out to restaurants, okay, so during the weekends. Yeah, the old boys club, right? Later on, other younger people in Bravo Company, Fort Hood, Texas, joined us later on, okay. But we are cool old people who practice martial arts, okay, so we're cool. Brown guys, back then, like, kind of mid 30s, older than our colleagues, okay. But later on, younger people joined us, okay. But we're original three, okay. So martial artists, brown guys, okay, in Fort Worth, Texas. Yeah, nice. All right. We are martial artists in America, US Army, brown guys, okay, in their 30s. We are very heavily disciplined, okay. We do not get into any trouble whatsoever. But we did practice martial arts together safely. Okay. That guy punching on my shoulder, muscle, no problem. Wait. Yeah, so yeah, my professor does martial arts education curriculum. Okay, thank you. All right. Yeah. Now, how much time do we have left? We got like 10 minutes left. Okay. Yeah. 2 minutes break. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Martial arts education curriculum. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. 2 minutes break. Okay. Vocal rest. Thank you. All right. 2 minutes. All right. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. It's been almost 2 hours. We'll wrap it up. Okay. Okay. So. Yeah, in the U.S. Army, back from wonderful country, Afghanistan, okay, 1 year diploma, great people, great country, okay. And there's some problems like gender discrimination, but let them evolve in their own speed, their own time, okay. So after that, 2012, we get back to Fort Hood, Texas, okay. And now we are combat veterans, although most of us do not see any combat, okay. So yeah, combat patch, okay. So and off-campus housing, okay. One bedroom apartment, high rise, okay. Yeah, and the original three, okay. Two guys older than me, okay. Is it 2012? I was 34, they were like 36, okay. So we go to restaurants together, okay. Nice. Relaxation, right? Nice, okay. Original three. Later on, yeah, younger people joined us, okay. Yeah, sure. I was not, I was a little resistant about that, okay, but two older guys, martial artists, better martial arts than I am. Okay. Yeah, they're more inclusive. Okay, so yeah, let's bring more people because they're eager to join us. Three old boys club, martial artists. Okay, we are cool. We know martial arts. Okay, we are older, more mature. Okay, we are brown people, and they joined us. Okay, so old boys martial art clubs. Okay, so they joined us. Okay, so younger people. Okay, I was reluctant to that idea, but two older guys, 2 years older than me, they were more inclusive. Okay, so okay, sure. Yeah, yeah. Uh, time check. Yeah, 5 minutes left. Okay, so yeah, so that's fine. Okay, so we're going to restaurant together during the weekends. More people, right? Original three, me and two older, 2 years older guys. Okay, very much are, yeah. They told me good martial arts, like nunchucks, jujitsu, okay? Amazing, okay? Okay. Then younger people joining us because we are cool. Right? We are martial artists in US Army, E-Force specialists, okay? We are older than they are, okay? So younger people want to join us, okay? Yeah, and they let them, okay? I didn't want that, but because I don't know who these people are, okay? So, but two guys, 2 years older than me, they said, yeah, let's be more inclusive, okay? So, okay, it's your call, okay? We let them join us, okay? So it became like from 3 people to like 10 people, okay? We go to restaurant together. We even went to dance club together, okay? But no drinking and driving. Army is very strict about it. No drinking and driving, okay? No. Yeah. Where? Yeah. It was nice. Okay. Mostly to come, okay? Maybe later today, Sunday, okay? Yeah. Nothing bad, okay? Everything is as good, okay? Okay. So I see you next time, okay? Because I'm kind of drunk. I see some food, okay? So see you next time, okay? Yeah. Most likely this is gonna, okay? I don't know. But maybe next week. I don't know. Yeah. Doing school, okay? Yeah, education part of the development, okay? Professionalism, okay? My professionalism. Thank you. See you next time, okay? Thank you. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, story time. Nice. Nice. Beautiful memories. Yeah, see you later too, okay? Thank you. Mm-hmm. Nice. Mm-hmm.